Well, hello folks, and welcome back to Tony and Joey's American Adventures. What I showed you is the light we have in the kitchen, that big light there. The problem I have with it, and Joey did, haha, I got you in the film. The problem I have with it is, first off, there's no switch for it, you have to use the app. And the other problem is it's really bright and there's no way to dim it. So what we've done is we went and we found this light here, which has a dimmer and a fan. See, it's got a fan built in. So we're going to replace that with that. Now, it's not as easy just swapping it out because this is 110 volt and that's 12 volt. All the lights in an RV are 12 volt. So I had to buy an inverter to go from 12 to 110. And these are the wires for the fan. So I'm going to cut an end of an extension cord off and connect it to this. And then I'll cut this off and connect that to the 12 volt coming in there. And hula magico, it'll all work. So let's watch. So the first thing we got to do, we got to take this light down. So I'm going to climb up here on the island and take it down. First, Toothless has to go. I thought he could fly. As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly. Alright, so these just unscrew by hand. And this light drops. So I'm going to have to cut these wires here, up here, right? Right?
Right. They won't just unhook anywhere?
No, they're soldered into the board.
No.
Here we go. Ready? So this light is done. I'm going to hand that to Joey. She's going to set that down. And I'm just going to double check here that is what I think it is. So what we're going to do now, we're going to turn on this light. And that should be 12 volts coming out of there. Get my meter. This should just be 12 volts. And it is. That's 12 volts. Nothing.
Nope. There you go.
Alright, so when we had this, the inverter, it goes from 12 volt DC to 110 volt AC. I had a regular extension cord and it stuck out too far because what we found what we're going to have to do is, Joey's going to come around here. So this is going to just hide up in here like that. We'll get some double-sided tape and put it there. And then these will come down here. And we got a channel to hide those right there. We'll plug in there. First thing I got to do is mount the plate for the light. Okay, now this is going to go. Cut right around here. Alright, so we cut the channel and we put it up there. We got wires going through it from the inverter. Now we're going to put the channel together. Like so. This piece here, kind of cover that a little bit. You're still going to see this, but that's okay because only when you're in the kitchen. It really doesn't show up that much, does it?
It really doesn't, unless you're looking for it.
Alright, so now these wires have to go into here. So we're going to put those right in through here. So we're going to cut them to length now. Right about here looks good, right?
You would know better than me. I'm not going there with you.
You should.
Nope.
Nope.
You know better.
I know better. Alright, we're going to cut this one here. Pink. And we'll cut this one right about here. Pink. Now, let's cut this like this. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, so this is the AC cord that's coming out of the inverter, and this is the DC going into the inverter. This is the 12 volt from the rig, and this is the 110 going to the fan. So what I'm doing now is I'm just trimming the wire. I'm getting the sheathing off the wires. So we can go ahead and connect everything up. So, I need my wire strippers. Just got to remember which one's AC, which one's DC. It's actually pretty easy. Strip them. Strip them. Ooh, watch your head.
Please.
Alright, so now we got to feed these wires in through. I'm just going to feed them through this hole here. These holes here.
Okay.
Alright. Well, it's not quite enough, is it? Let's do this. Alright. Can you see good?
I think so. I'm trying to give them a good view of it.
Alright, so I'm just feeding these through like this. Alright. Oops. Come on, dear. Now this is all going to be on the kitchen side, so you're not going to be able to see it unless you're in the kitchen. Okay. Alright, so how I'm going to connect these, I'm using these butt connectors here. Alright, and these are shrink with solder in them. They work awesome. Alright, so what we have on the DC, coming out of the rig, we have white and black. So black is positive, white is negative. On the new cord, we have black and red. So red is positive and the black is negative. I know it's confusing.
As long as you got a handle on it, everything's good.
I do. Alright, so I have these shrink sleeves. I got the right sizes.
Let me see.
What?
Let me show it. Okay.
So that there's glue and solder. So what you do is, did I strip the AC side? I did. Okay, here's the AC side. So, when you have the AC cord, like with an extension cord, what you're going to have is one side is going to have ridges on it. That is your neutral. So we'll put this on there, and then we'll get the white. We'll wrap them together really well. And you wrap that together, and then you put so that the two wires are under the solder. You get your heat gun and shrink it up. I don't know if you can see, but the solder's flowing now. You can see that where the solder's flowing. So that one's good. Now we'll do the next one. Black, and the other one from the cord. Put that on there. Nope, wrong one. This one. Ooh, that was close, huh? I was testing you to see if you'd catch it.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 down, 2 to go. So the next are the DC ones. And once again, like I was saying, when you have black and white, black is hot, white is neutral. When you have red and black, red is hot, black is neutral. So we're going to put the black and the red together. Alright, solder's flowing already on that one. Now we'll do the last connection. Ow, that's hot. It's kind of warm. Alright, twist those together. Put my shrink sleeve over it. With the solder where?
Right on the wire.
And then shrink it. Okay, so you can see all my connections are done, and then before my inverter's up here, it does have an on-off button. We're going to turn that on. And that's going to be up there. These are going to be, I'm going to put them in. Oop, the light came on. We have power. We have a fan. Okay. We can change the brightness of the light.
Excellent. I like being able to dim it.
Alright, so I'm going to shut it down, and we're going to go ahead and mount it now.
Okay.
And get all the wires set. Okay. Alright. We're going to get some double-sided tape to put on that. So those are going to go up like that. I can actually pull it out a little more, maybe. Oh, I may have to cut a little bit of that off, huh?
Maybe. Or maybe not.
How's that look?
That looks good.
Alright, let's tighten this thing up.
You're fine. No. No.
You know there's an outlet up there?
I think I remember.
I'm seeing it now.
Okay.
I think I remember seeing it before. Alright, so last one. Alright. Now I'm going to turn the button back on, because I turned it off. Once again, we'll get some double-sided tape, and that'll be up there. You won't even see it, right?
Right.
Okay, let's see what it looks like.
Here.
Come on down. Ooh, that's bright. Alright, hang on. Okay, as you can see, the light is on. We can change the color of the light. Got 3 different modes. We can change the brightness. We can run the fan. And there we go. So we now have a fan and a light in the kitchen. What do you think, Joey?
I like it.
So it doesn't hang down nearly as far as the other one, and that's okay. Now, what I didn't say earlier when I said, we had no way to dim the original one, the newer ones apparently have a knob on them that's a dimmer. Ours did not. So we're going to use this now, our fan and our new light, right?
Right?
So that's it. We're done, aren't we?
We're done. For this project.
We're done with this project. I don't know what other projects we have, but that one's done. So there you go. So join us on the road. If you see us, give us a shout, wave, like our videos, share them, and everything else, right?
Right.
So that's for our G3500, our Brinkley,
Yep.
our new light in fan. There we go. So from the road, as always,
God bless.
God bless people.